What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Flexxinruee. Man, this video is gonna bring you more money, meaning your product is gonna stand out. Your product is your haircuts. So these techniques, pay attention to these techniques that I'm gonna be doing, to better your haircuts, to get more clientele. So y'all pay attention to everything that I do. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and drop some comments. Peace. So here we go. We're gonna do a high ball taper on him with the wavelength. You can see this is the before of the haircut right now. I'm using my comb, combing it out, preparing my haircut. It's gonna be a lot easier, so always prepare your haircut before you do it. Alright y'all, I got my one guard on with the lever closed. I'm using my wall magic clip. It is with the cord. But anyways, I start from the crown. Usually when I do waves, start from the crown and just follow the wave pattern. You don't want to go against it or cut against it because you'll end up cutting a patch in your client's hair. Then when you cut a patch in your client's head, he's gonna talk about you to other clients. He's gonna get mad and probably kick your ass. Nah, I'm just playing. But anyways, yeah, just pay attention to the people, the person's head you're cutting, and just have fun with it. Learn these tactics. Don't be in a rush. Just stay consistent. Alright y'all, making my first guideline. Every guideline is gonna be very important, but my preference, I like to start from the back for the back taper first. Only when it's a taper, not when it's a fade. So I always like to start in the back for when it comes to a taper. But yeah, so make sure your guideline's straight and it's even. Then I'm gonna grab my Andes Slimline Pro Ally right here and just make it more bald. So now I got my magic clip and I'm about to open up the lever and make the second guideline about like half an inch. Make sure it's even. Also, every guideline that you make, you always want to make sure it's even. So now that I got that guideline out the way, I'm gonna go back and forth with my lever on this next step right here. So I got it closed, and right now it's just gonna go back and forth to get that guideline out that I just put in. Alright, now I got my one guard on my magic clip, and I'm about to make another guideline, and yeah, just go up about a half an inch, the same, and just make that guideline. Alright, now I got my half guard on, meaning 1/16, and basically it's the zero guard, and I'm taking out that line that I just created, so just going back and forth with the lever up and down with the zero guard on and just taking it out. Alright y'all, now I got my no guard on, so it's just pure blade, going back and forth with my lever up and down, open close meaning, and just tighten up the blend, get that contrast going. Alright y'all, now I got my one guard on again and I got my lever open and just making another guideline so we can get this taper going in the back. Alright y'all, now I got my zero guard on again, and I'm just fading that line out that I just put in with that one open. So just going back and forth, and you're gonna see me going like cutting to the side, because meaning my client's hair, that's the way it grows. So you always want to cut against it, the way it grows, the pattern. So don't try to go opposite, because it ain't gonna work like that. So now I'm going back to the one again and just brushing as I cut. You always want to get that hair out the way. And I'm going with the grain right now, right here, to lighten up the bulk. You know, go with the grain. You know, if you ever need to get some bulk out the way. Alright y'all, now I'm using my Slimline Pro by Andes and making that first guideline. Like I said, the first guideline is always going to be important when it comes to haircuts. You know, when it comes to fading, that guideline is going to be super important. So now I'm just erasing all this cheek hair, the facial hair off his face. You know, get that nice clean cut. Alright y'all, now I'm using my Andes shavers for the facial hair, make it just real smooth bald, you know, bald as it can be. Now I got my magic clip, got the lever open, making that first guideline, going against the grain. You know, make sure you get that air out the way. You don't want to cut the air. Comb it. So now I'm just open and closing my lever back and forth, getting that line that I just put in, taking it out. So that's what fading is, just taking these lines out. Now I got my one guard on, it's closed, and I'm going up about a quarter of it, making another guideline. And right here you're going to see me using the technique going with the grain. So when you're dealing with somebody with waves, it's always important to go against it and with it when you're fading though. So now y'all, I got my zero guard on, going against the grain, making sure that fade lightens up. You see how it's already coming together little by little. So just be patient with it, and it's gonna come together, y'all. So it's so important just to close and open your lever in between these guidelines to get the fade going and that contrast to pop out. Even if you gotta use your corner of the blade, you know, you can use the flat part, but you know, as you learn, you know, you're gonna know different types of steps, and so that's why I'm trying to teach y'all this. So you can see how far we came with the side taper. And then that blends there, it's popping out. It just takes patience. Now I'm gonna do the lineup on the back of the neck. Just letting the clipper work for me. I got my fingers holding down the air so it won't be in the way. You know, just be gentle with the neck part. It's always good to have your clippers adjusted right too, you know, so they can just literally work for you. But you can see the line, it pops out the taper. Remember always to brush down. Get those little baby hairs that hang over. And now I'm gonna be using the corner of the blade just to go, you know, get that hook, that roundness of it. Now I'm gonna be doing the lineup, starting off with this side. Like I said, y'all, just let the clipper work for y'all. Y'all don't gotta push super hard. Have your clippers like super close, you know, adjusted, like meaning overlapping the blade. You know, that's how you cut people. But yeah, I'm just letting it barely tapping, using my fingers as a kickstand. Same right here, my finger on the forehead as a kickstand for you know, just to make it steady. So right here, y'all, I'm gonna be doing the same techniques as I did as the other side of the taper and the back taper. You know, it ain't nothing different. I just gonna fast forward so this video won't be so long, but it's literally the same techniques as I did for the back taper and on the other side of the taper. Now let's get down with the straight razor, stretching the skin. You know, be gentle with the razor. These are very sharp objects. These razors are sharp. They'll cut your client easily if you're not handling it properly. So yeah, just barely gentle with it, letting the razor work for me. And you can see how much definition the haircut has came, the waves, the blend, look at that, and the lineup. See y'all, there y'all go, a high ball taper with wavelength on top. This is the type of haircut, what I mean, it's definition, it's defined. You know, this is what's gonna bring money to you, you feel me? Do quality haircuts. So y'all pay attention to the, everything I gave y'all, these techniques, and master it and apply it to your next haircut. You feel me? These type of haircuts is gonna get y'all in trouble, us men in trouble by cheating on our girls and shit. Nah, but yeah, appreciate y'all tapping in. You know, like I said, watch this video over and over. You can see the before and after, and this is what it is, the aftermath of it, and you can see how fresh it is. But yeah, y'all like this channel, subscribe to it, comment, and I appreciate y'all. It's your boy Flexxinruee. I'll see y'all soon.